This is her award. Whoa, this is really heavy. I was not expecting that. Hey, it's Josephine from the Pointe shop. I'm at YAGP Finals in Tampa, Florida, and I'm with a Korean dancer here. Her name is Yerin Ok. And we're very proud because I'm from Korea as well. And there's been 15 finalists from Korea. And Yerin just got out of the award ceremony and she won second place. So today we're going to talk about two of her pointe shoes, the difference between her rehearsal shoe and her performance shoe. And she actually marked this one. This is so good. So this is her shoe that she saved for competition, and we're going to talk about the differences here. So they have a lot of different brands, but Grishko is very popular over there. And the model that you're using is Maya and then Maya Pro. So if you look at it, it looks exactly the same. Same size, same shank, everything, but one is much softer. So this is her rehearsal shoe, and this is her shoe that she won in. So these are very special. Are you going to keep these? You're going to save these forever? Yes. So for performance, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your shoes are soft enough so that you can show off your beautiful feet. You also want to make sure that it's quiet because your judges can hear you when you're on stage. We're going to put on your rehearsal shoes first. 완전히 뭉개졌어. Okay, so this is rehearsal shoes. So this pointe shoe has a pretty short vamp, so it's easy for a roll through. It's pretty hard on the tip, so it's easy to feel more support in the box. So it's pretty hard. If I feel the box of her rehearsal shoe versus her performance shoe, there's a pretty big difference. This is harder, this is much softer. So it's softer shank, and this is a harder box. Do you think that this is almost dead?
Yeah.
Yes. So when you compete, do you like shoes that are almost dying? 거의 죽어가는 신발 신고 아니, 그럼 춤추면서 죽어? As she is dancing on stage, her shoes are dying underneath her feet. Plie. Beautiful. 어디 아픈 데 없어? 괜찮아? 네. So this is beautiful. Step up onto both feet. So this is nice and supportive, nice hard box, heavier tip at the bottom. It looks really beautiful. Can you roll down? Roll down? Good. So this is a very nice roll through. It has the drawstring. I quite like this shoe a lot. 얼마나 오래 신발 신을 수 있어?
길면은 한 3주, 4주.
3주, 4주? 아니면 이 소프트한 것은 한
일주일, 2주일.
일주일, 2주일? Okay. So the rehearsal shoe actually lasts her about 3 or 4 weeks if she's lucky. And if she wears the softer shoe, this pair only lasts about a week. So that's the difference between the softer one and the harder one. So she definitely puts this one aside. I'm sure she's tried on many shoes and decided on the shoe that she loves the most to dance at YAGP in. We're going to try the performance pair now. She's only worn this once before she actually wore this on stage. So that's how you usually prepare. If you know where your sweet spot is, you can actually count the number of hours you need to wear your pointe shoes before they're perfect for you. If you have an audition or if you have a show, if you have a competition that's coming up, know where your sweet spot is. For Yerin, she only wore it once, and then she saved them for the stage. And after the show, they were pretty much dead, right? 1시간, 2시간 신고? 2시간? So she wore about 2 hours before she saved her shoes, and she knew that she loved these, so she saved these. And remember, pointe shoes are all handmade, so every single pointe shoe might be slightly different. It's going to look almost identical to her rehearsal shoe, but they are quieter, they are softer, and they're slightly lighter. It matters, and how comfortable you are matters on stage. Let me see if I can spot any differences. It looks pretty much the same to me. Okay, it is a little bit softer. Step up onto both feet. So you can see that the roll through is a little bit smoother. That transition from flat to pointe is just a little bit softer, and it goes up a lot easier. She is a little bit further over on her box, even though she's only worn this a couple times, including the show. But overall, it's very, very similar to the shoe that she's already been in, so she feels very much at home wearing the shoes. It is also important to kind of stay within the same type of shoe when you're going into competition, because you're not as nervous trying to adjust to a new shoe, because there is an adjustment period if you're going through a couple different pairs of pointe shoes. Roll down. So yes, the roll through is where I really see the difference. Obviously we can't hear the difference right now, but I can see that it's much smoother with the softer pair, the performance pair. So I think this was a really great choice for her for competition. I don't think that there's anything that I need to fix for her. The heel looks great, the roll through looks great, her box looks great. She obviously is amazing. So I don't see anything that I would change about her Pointe shoes, but it was a nice thing to see between the rehearsal shoe and the performance shoe. If you guys are interested in more YAGP content, you can go over to YAGP and watch Yerin dance.